Yo, what is good, my anime people? So let's talk about Call of the Night and just how obvious it is when somebody is trying to be something he's not, when in actuality, you've already been doing that. You've already been the person that this girl can't help but enjoy herself being around because you are yourself. And that was really hard for this character to understand. And I kind of feel like he still doesn't understand it, right? Because clearly he thought he did something wrong when in actuality he could have just been himself. And it's pretty much like they're going on a date every single time they hang out. That being said, the other vampires do have me very skeptical about just how they're going to handle the situation if he doesn't wind up falling in love with this vampire and becoming one. He's pretty much in a position to die. Weirdly enough, he doesn't think about the consequences of not falling in love because the only thing on his mind is doing so he can be a vampire. So I think it's a very cool term of where things can go if he actually doesn't become an offspring, right? Um, and I think that might mean if that human doesn't fall in love with a vampire within that year, it goes for all the vampires. So he can't just get his blood sucked by one of these other girls and then fall in love with them, or can he? So I'm not entirely sure what they're gonna do. If they're gonna play fast and loose with that or not. But I will tell you this: it is enjoyable to see a lot of this interaction with other characters, especially this guy who his old friend really never really talked about, and he never talked about. But this guy with the hood, he's a pretty chill person, and to think that he's kind of in the same type of boat as our main character just gives it that much more level of understanding from the two of them. Even if it's an unspoken understanding at this point, you can still tell that once he found out about hanging out at night with the girl, he felt, like he said, more encouraged to do it. Someone like him who's getting good grades, who excels in this stuff, they're both looking at each other as a mirror image of each other. He thinks he's just as cool as him. Maybe he doesn't have as many friends, but having good grades and being able to just step on the baseball field and do good is something worth looking up to as a role model. But at the end of the day, our main character looks up to him. So I love that relationship between them. It's like an even ground, but they both hold each other to a higher standard than themselves. And ultimately, we'll have to see what they do with the human friendship and the wifing the vampire. Because as of right now, this show is very interesting, and I hope y'all are enjoying it as much as I am. Let me know what else you enjoyed about this week's episode. Do you like the way she handled the situation, leaving our boy on the date after doing what he did? Or were you against it and thought she should just hang it out? Because at the end of the day, like I said, they're always on a date as long as they're together and they're having fun and doing whatever they want to do. That alone is a date. So, hope you're all having a good one. I am your boy, the Anime G. If you made it this far, thank you so much. It means the world. And if you do, drop a like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if there's something else I didn't talk about in the video, let's talk about it in the comments. Peace.